Alright, so the other day in class, my friend Konner's Cooking Creations, go subscribe to that channel, told me that I should play some Sonic Roblox games. And I told him that I haven't played Roblox in years and I wasn't going to download it, so he just let me use his computer. And Konner, this video is for you. I'm going to be ranking a few Sonic games that I played on his account, and most of them are based on other Sonic games, and I'm just going to see how well they do compared to the other ones. So in 5th place is Classic Sonic Simulator. This is a game that I kind of wanted to play because it sets out to be like a sort of Mario Maker for Sonic, but I'll be honest, it doesn't do it that well, mainly because you can't place specific tiles. You can only place huge chunks of land, so you can't even make a fully custom level. You can place some smaller things, but it's not that cool to do, especially since it's just so limited. One thing I will say though, is someone is making an actual Sonic version of Super Mario Maker, not on Roblox, called Sonic Studio, and that's probably not going to come out for a while, but I am excited for that, so go check that out. Number 4 is Sonic Dash Engine. It only actually has 2 levels, and it takes them from Sonic Generations, but it is a pretty fun game. Some of the controls are taken from Frontiers, but overall, it's most like Generations. It doesn't play exactly like Sonic does in either of those games, but it is cool to go through the levels even if it is on a worse version, just to see how it plays. The main problem I have with this is just that it's so small. Even though it is cool, there's only 2 levels, and one of them isn't even colored in, it's just all blank. Number 3 is Project Frontiers. Project Frontiers is pretty cool because it's basically just a port of the first island of Sonic Frontiers on Roblox. Since it's Roblox, obviously it's not as good as Frontiers, and the map is simplified and made smaller, and it does look a lot worse, but it is cool to have the recreation even with all the changes. I did like going around and just seeing all the maps, seeing how everything looked, and just checking out all the cyberspace levels. That's another thing it has over Sonic Dash Engine, because where that game was so small, this game is kind of big, and even though it's not really original, it is cool to see. Number 2 isn't fully original either, it's Sonic World Adventure. If you don't know, Sonic World Adventure was actually the Japanese name for Sonic Unleashed, and yet because of that, this game plays and looks a lot like Unleashed. Unlike Project Frontiers, which really didn't look like its source at all, Sonic World Adventure does a great job at looking like Sonic Unleashed. It also only has 2 levels, and if you're thinking, well, why did you put it above Project Frontiers when that's bigger? It's because this one is just so much cooler to play, and I'll be honest, I just think the graphics look great. It looks so incredible, and if you don't notice that the ring energy meter isn't actually there, it really does just look like Sonic Unleashed. It's pretty impressive that they got it to look this way, and it plays really well. Number 1 might be kind of unfair because it's the only one that's actually official, which is Sonic Speed Simulator. I didn't really get to play it for that much, but basically the way the game works is it has a ton of different areas that don't really have a starter end, but you can just go around them and try to go as fast as possible. You start out slow and you can get collectibles that make you faster, and over time you can unlock a ton of characters, a ton of skins, you can unlock Chow, and it's fun just to run around in the game, which isn't something I can say for a lot of games. I know these reviews aren't really in-depth, but they're all Sonic Roblox games that I played for like half an hour. If you do want an in-depth review on a game, you can check out my video from last week, which was my review of Sonic 3D Blast. And if you want more reviews like that, then just comment and I'll make more in the future.